everyone, we're going to establish this identity for cotan of alpha minus beta. We're going to use our sum and difference formulas, and I think this is our sum and difference formulas, yet we don't have the cotan. So what I'm going to do is write cotan as cosine divided by sine. That equals cotan, and then our angle is just alpha minus beta, whatever that would be. And then I'm going to use my knowledge of cosine alpha minus these two right here. Cosine alpha minus beta and sine alpha minus beta, and just expand. So I'm going to write cosine alpha, cosine beta, plus sine of alpha, sine beta. And this is divided by, and do your sine. So that's going to be, it's minus, sorry. Oops. So we're doing this one. So it's going to be sine of alpha, cosine of beta, minus cosine of alpha, sine of beta. All right. Now what we need to do is make it look like this. And what I notice is we have a 1 here. Since it's an identity, how I can get a 1 there is I can divide everything by sine of alpha, sine of beta. Because if I divide this term by itself, I get 1. And since it's an identity, if I divide each term by this, it should fall into place. So I'm going to take each of these terms and divide by sine of alpha, sine of beta. So I have cosine, let's do this here, cosine of alpha times cosine of beta, and we're going to divide by this, sine of alpha times sine of beta, plus, and we already know this is 1, but I'm going to write it, sine of alpha times sine of beta, divided by sine of alpha times sine of beta. And then we have to also do this denominator. So copy down sine of alpha, cosine of beta, but divide by sine of alpha, sine of beta. Then we have a minus, and copy cosine of alpha, sine of beta, and divide it by sine of alpha, sine of beta. Again, I divided each term by sine of alpha times sine of beta. All right, now all we have to do is simplify. You match up your angles. So we have cosine of alpha divided by sine of alpha, or cosine of alpha. So that equals cotan of alpha. And similarly, we have the beta, so that's cotan of beta. And then we already know this equals 1 because that's how we set it up. See how it's falling into place. All right, this one, sine of alpha divided by sine of alpha is just 1. And 1 times cotan of beta. Minus, this was beta. This cancels out. So you get minus 1 times cotan of alpha. And that's how you establish the identity. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.